Hello, I'm going to share a personal narrative that happened to me. On a summer day around 4 years ago, my friend Aiden came to see if I could hang out. I asked my parents, and my parents said yes. So Aiden and I ran outside and we discussed what we were going to do. I asked him if he wanted to play basketball or soccer. He didn't want to, but he insisted that we ride bikes. So I said yes, and he ran home and he got his bike and I got my bike. We met up outside of my house and we rode around our block a couple of times. Then we wanted to do something fun, so we went down to the cul-de-sac about 4 houses away from my house and we did a couple of races. Then he wanted to play cops and robbers, which I didn't mind doing, so I told him sure, but I had to be the cop. So I was the cop and he was the robber, and we rode around the cul-de-sac around my house and the block for about an hour playing cops and robbers. After that, we both decided that we didn't want to ride our bikes anymore and we wanted to play basketball. So we played basketball for about an hour and a half, and after that, we decided that we were bored and we wanted to ride our bikes again. So we rode around the block a couple more times, and then we both decided to amp it up and have a little fun. I got a little too cocky and I started to ride pretty fast, and then I decided to ride without hands. My friend Aiden told me that I probably should stop, and I didn't listen to him. And that's when my chain slipped and my foot slipped off the pedal and hit the pavement, and I went flying. I tried to grab the handlebars to regain control, but it was too late and I was already over the handlebars. I slid on the ground for about 3 to 4 feet, and then when I got up, I asked my friend to go get my dad. My dad came and told me that I was pretty scraped up and bruised, so we went in, got myself cleaned up, and then I went to bed. After that, for about a month, I still had some scrapes and scabs and all that stuff, and it was pretty hard to use my hands and walk. To come to find out, I actually cracked my chin. So, this is a life lesson that I have learned from, and I want to share with you so this never happens to you. One, I was a little too cocky and I wanted to show off. If I would have just rode normally and listened to my friend, this would have never happened, or could have been a lot better. If I was wearing a proper protective gear, like a helmet or knee pads or elbow pads, I would have probably been in better shape than I was. Third, if I would have just listened to my instinct and didn't ride bikes, I probably would have never gotten into a wreck. I am glad that I am here and that I am better and my chin is not broken. I want to stress that it is important to do a regular routine check on your bike to make sure that all of your tires are properly aired up, your chain is properly tightened and secure, and that you're wearing your protective gear. Like I said, I am really glad that I am here and I am okay. I also am glad that Aiden didn't get hurt from my stupidity. I also am glad that my dad was there to help me. I want to say thank you for listening to this speech, and please do not wreck on your bike. Thanks.